Hi, welcome to Movement with Molly. Today we have a twisting class and we'll meet in a seated position. So take your time, stack shoulders over hips, and invite the gaze to shift in. Notice the breath. And wherever you are in your natural cycle, exhale to press any stale or stagnant energy away. And once you feel empty, breathe in slowly and steadily through your nose. Open up the mouth, full breath out. And then gently seal your lips and breathe in and out through your nose. As you inhale, draw your hands towards you, tilt your pelvis forward, and lift your chin for a back bend. As you exhale, tilt your pelvis back, bring your hands towards your knees, and round your chin in towards your chest. Again, like that with the breath, inhaling, back bend and expand, and exhaling to round and contract in. One more time, breathe in to open. Breathe out to hollow and round. Make your way back to neutral and walk the right fingertips or palm towards your right. Staying rooted through your sits bones, reach your left arm up and over to your right. So a nice stretch along your left side. From here, bring left palm to the outer edge of right thigh and right hand behind you like a second spine to twist to the right. Big breath in for length and big breath out. Come back to center. Walk your left fingers to your left, right arm up and over for a right side body stretch. Root through both sits bones. You might even gaze slightly up. And then right hand outside of left leg, left hand to the base of the spine, fingers facing away. Lengthen as you inhale from your tail to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, allow your rotation from around your ribs. Bring it back to center. Walk your hands forward to the top of your mat, shoulders width, and then downward dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Give yourself some movement here. You might lift heels and drop them to the right and the left to work into the sides of your legs. You can bend your knees and really lift your seat. And then take a walk towards the top of your mat. Allow yourself to ragdoll forward fold, hinging at your hips. Your feet can come all the way together or remain hips width. Find a flat back as you inhale, fingertips to the mat or hands to shins. And as you exhale, forward fold, bend your knees again. One vertebra at a time, roll yourself up to stand. And then take a moment to flip your palms forward and shift your gaze in. Maybe bring a micro bend to the knees and really root through your feet. And again, invite yourself into alignment vertically. On your next breath in, flutter the eyes open, take your arms out and up overhead for Urdhva Hastasana. And as you exhale, bend your knees, crease at your hips, forward fold Uttanasana. Halfway lift as you inhale, lengthen, exhale to fold, bend knees, plant palms, and then step back to a strong plank pose. You can always utilize knees or forearms in plank if you want a little bit more grounding or support. See if you can find a steady breath as you really press the mat away. On your inhale, come forward to toe tips. On your exhale, bend your elbows towards your ribs, lower slowly to the belly, and then flip your feet for baby cobra pose. Press down with all 10 toes. Inhale to lift the heart up, maybe even hover the palms, and exhale forehead to the floor. Tuck toes, inhale back to plank, exhale back to dog. Try to keep that length between your feet and palms, and then just double check the hands are still shoulders width and feet about hips width distance. Bend the knees and really lift the seat so you have a lot of length in your spine. And let's take that through one more time, connecting with breath. So look forward, lift heels and hips, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale into your flat back, and exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, take your arms all the way out and up to stand. Exhale, arms by your sides, arrive back in mountain. And then breathing in, sweep your arms up again. Breathing out, forward fold. Flat back as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Exhale, this time, option to lower halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flip your feet, upward dog as you breathe in. Make sure knees and hips are lifted. As you breathe out, downward facing dog. On your inhale, send your right leg long. On your exhale, step your foot between your palms. Check that feet are hips width, and then ground your back knee and untuck your toes for a low crescent. Take the arms up, shoulders over hips, and find a soft focus here. Let your tailbone lengthen down as you draw the right and left sides of the body in to lift out of the hips. Take the left arm forward and the right arm back, so coming into a twist. Let the shoulders soften so the chest can expand. And then bring the right palm to the sacrum. Flip the left palm and tip it up and back for a side stretch. Inhale to lengthen and lift. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands to frame your right foot. Tuck the left toes, shift the hips back, half splits. Stack your hips over your left knee and lower your forehead and chest. From here, bend the front knee, lift the back knee, and crawl your fingers forward for a supported warrior 3. So shift the weight into the right leg, kick the left heel back. Option here, if it's available, to hover your hands. Try to get as long as you can in this shape from your heel to your head. Take one more deep breath in for length, and as you breathe out, let it go forward fold. Halfway lift on the breath in. On the breath out, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up to stand. Maybe palms press overhead. And exhale, bring it back to ground in mountain. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back with arms bent, landing in chaturanga with control. Back bend of your choice, breathing in. And downward dog, breathing out. Lift the hips. Smooth inhale through your nose. And maybe open the mouth to breathe out. Send the left leg long on your inhale. As you exhale, step your foot between your hands and really try to find your hips width distance. Drop the back knee and tuck the toes, shoulders over hips, arms up for Anjaneyasana or low crescent. Can you wrap your pinky fingers in to let your shoulders soften? Can you root your tailbone down and then lift up out of your left hip crease? Maintain that and find your twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Your gaze might even follow your left hand. Bring the left palm to sacrum. Flip your right palm and tip up and back for your side bend without losing your twist or your breath. Big inhale here for length. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the front leg. Tuck your back toes, keep your ribs close to your left thigh. Bow forward as you send hips back to stack over your right knee and breathe into the back of your body. Bend the left knee, crawl the fingers forward, lift the right knee, and then take the energy forward for that supported warrior 3. Kick your heels straight back. Your left knee can maintain any amount of a bend. Just really focus on trying to find a level pelvis. So imagine a capital letter T shape here. One more inhale for length. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Halfway lift as you breathe in, and fold on the breath out. Inhale all the way to stand, arms overhead. And exhale, right back to mountain. As you inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step or hop back, elbows to the rib cage. Smooth breath in for your chosen back bend. And big breath out, downward facing dog. As you inhale, send the right leg up and back again. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. This time, keep your back heel lifted and rise for a high crescent. So try to parallel that front thigh to the mat. You can even bring a little bend to your back knee and really let the pelvis neutralize here, the tailbone ground down. Re-extend the left leg. Same twist here. Left arm forward, right arm back. Drop your right hand down. Spin your left heel down and cartwheel around to a warrior two, aligning right heel with left arch. Find an expansive breath here. And relax your face if you notice any tension. Flip the right palm, inhale, reach up, peaceful warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step it back. Plank pose as you breathe in, lower your way as you breathe out. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. As you breathe in, left leg up and back. As you breathe out, step the foot between the hands, checking that your feet are hips width. Rise for a high crescent. Try to keep the back heel lifted right over the ball of the back foot. And then hug the sides of the body in towards the midline for stability. If you did so on the other side, maybe bend and hover that back knee. And then re-extend and find your breath. Right arm forward this time, left arm back, twisting from your ribs. Let your shoulders relax so you can really expand and broaden across your chest. Drop your left hand, right arm up like a backstroke motion. Warrior two. Find your foundation, and then find a soft focus. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reach up. Peaceful warrior. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Plank pose as you inhale. Lower with control as you exhale. Inhale, back bend of your choice. And exhale, downward dog, adding on. As you inhale, right leg long. Exhale, step through with control. This time, feet hips width, right arm up for a twist. Try to get light on your left wrist and imagine someone was pulling right wrist back. So we'll come all the way up to a stand and meet back in our T-twist. Bring the right palm to the sacrum, flip the left. Find your side stretch. Big breath in for length. As you breathe out, start to reach your left arm forward. Reach so far forward, your weight comes into your right leg and then kick your left heel back. So really familiar to that supported warrior three we took at the beginning of the practice. That's a great place to stay and play, or you can add your twist. So left fingers under left shoulder, right arm to the sky. And we'll meet in a forward fold. Shake your head, shake your legs. Flat back, breathing in. Step or hop back, breathing out, landing with arms bent. Inhale to expand. And exhale, hips up and back. Left leg long on your inhale. Step through on your exhale. Make sure the feet are hips width and then find your twist. So left arm to the sky. Think of shoulders and wrists staying in line. Get light on the right hand and then pull yourself up to stand. Draw your thighs in as you pull the hands apart and then tip
Right hand to sacrum, left hand back and up. Big breath in for length.
On your breath out, reach forward, keep the length, shift the weight into left foot, and kick the right heel straight back. Again, great place to stay or play with your supported warrior three. Or if breath feels steady, maybe you twist.
Let it go when you're ready. Shake off any tension that you don't need.
Halfway lift as you breathe in. This time as you breathe out, simply fold over the legs. Plant hands, step back, strong plank pose. And then bend the elbows and lower all the way down to the belly with control. Flip yourself onto your back.
Hug your knees in towards your chest. And just take a moment here to find your breath. Toe heel the feet to match width, and then turn your toes and your knees to knock in, finding a constructive rest. Great place to connect your palms to your belly and your chest, and just let that invite you to connect with the next 3 to 5 full breaths. Toe heel the feet to hips width. Cross right ankle to left knee to open through the hips. Flex the right toes and make sure this right shin is parallel with your mat. It's a great place to stay. Or you might play with threading right hand between your legs and releasing at your left shin or left hamstrings. And then just gently crease your elbows and guide the shape in. Keep the back of your neck long here and your pelvis grounded. Gently release and switch. Left ankle to right knee, rotating open from the hip, and just make sure you flex the left toes to stabilize the ankle and the knee. Again, maybe you stay right here. Maybe you find this bind. Just make sure the back body still feels connected to the ground. Gently release, invite both knees in, and then reach from inside your knees for your calves, ankles, or outer feet, drawing knees towards armpits for happy baby. Feel free to rock or move here in any way that feels intuitive. And then maybe take your legs up for a waterfall passive inversion, making your way to your final resting place in your own time and in your own way. Let your legs and arms extend. Let palms stay facing up, fingers might curl in. Maybe rock your head and find a sweet spot where it can effortlessly rest. And then let yourself practice stillness. My voice will fall away and guide you back in a minute. Invite your breath to deepen. You're welcome to stay here if you have the time. Otherwise, invite movement back. Eventually, take your arms up overhead. Give yourself a yawn stretch, and then roll to a fetal position on your left to rest. We'll meet back in a seat. Take a moment to notice how you feel after movement without judgment. And if it resonates, bring your palms to prayer and bow your chin to seal your practice. Thank you for sharing your practice.